I'll take anywhere.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the world of Star Wars Outlaws, the latest game that's making waves in the galaxy far, far away. Thank you Ubisoft for providing me a key for the game. Star Wars Outlaws is an open-world action-adventure game set between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. You play as Kay Vess, a clever and charming scoundrel who's out to pull off the biggest heist the galaxy has ever seen. Alongside her loyal companion Nix, Kay navigates the underworld of the Star Wars universe, taking on jobs, invading the Empire, and carving out her own path. Now, what makes this game even more exciting is the team behind it. Star Wars Outlaws is developed by Massive Entertainment, the same studio that brought us the Division series and is currently working on Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. These folks know how to create expansive and immersive worlds, and they're using the powerful Snowdrop engine to bring the Star Wars universe to life like never before. Speaking of the Snowdrop engine, if you've used the photo modes in The Division or the recent Avatar game, you might know that there were some limitations. Naturally, the question is, will Star Wars Outlaws suffer from the same constraints? Well, I'm happy to report that the team has clearly put in the work to improve the photo mode. Some features are definitely hitting the mark, while others could use a bit more polish. So let's dive into the details and share some tips and tricks along the way. First things first, how do you get to the photo mode? In the version I'm reviewing, there is no quick shortcut. You need to pause the game and select the photo mode option from the menu. Please note that there are certain areas in the gameplay that you may not be able to access it. So if you're on PC, your photos will be saved in the documents /my games /outlaws /photos folder. On console, I'll assume they'll go straight to your library. I've compared both the in-game photo mode photos and with the ones I took with Reshade, and honestly the quality is pretty consistent across the board. Now let's talk about the features and controls. Right off the bat, you'll notice the photo mode features are a bit all over the place. The controls are decent, you got the crane up and down movement, though you can't go too high up, similar to what we saw in Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. But honestly, it works fine for most of my playthrough so far. The camera range feels okay, remind me of Horizon Forbidden West at launch. In particular, when you start to zoom in, there might be areas on your shot that you can actually cover the way you expect. You can also adjust the camera speed, which is handy for those final tweaks to your shot. When it comes to editing, the options cover the basics. You might notice that adjustments are made in increments, like 0.25. This can be a bit limiting if you're looking for more precision. If you're not getting the exact look you want, I would recommend finishing your edits in your favorite photo editing app. As for filters, there are only two, and they are pretty basic, just reusing some of the features already on your screen. On the next screen, you can adjust the time of the day, similar to Avatar with 15-minute increments rather than per minute. You can also have the option to hide both Kay and Nix, but unfortunately you can't hide enemies or NPCs, and now that there are options for poses as well. I have used the hiding feature quite a lot, especially because Nix doesn't stop moving. Moving on, you will find the camera options. I'm still figuring out this one because honestly it doesn't seem to make much difference in terms of composition. However, the depth of field controls are significantly improved over Avatar. You can configure the lens all the way to 100 mils, disable the DOF if you prefer, and control the focal length and distance. The controls are pretty solid overall, though I'm not entirely happy with the DOF effect look and feel at the times. The quality could be better. And oh yes, and I forgot to mention, you can rotate the photo 90 degrees. There is also a new feature called Viewfinder mode, which is a pretty cool addition. Just like in a real camera, it shows you the area of the subject that will be included in the photo. It offers a 5-point and 45-point viewfinder, but be careful to not place your subject in between, as it can cause the camera to shake a bit. Lastly, you can add a few logos to your photo, place them on the top left, right, bottom left or right corners, There are some nice frames like cinematic and 4x5, plus guides like the rule of the thirds. There's also a scan line effect, but I haven't used as much. It just adds some scan lines to your photo. During my playthrough, I also noticed that despite turning off chromatic aberration, some elements still show up depending on your composition. Hopefully Ubisoft can patch this after launch because it is a bit annoying. So there you have it, Ubisoft's brand new photo mode in Star Wars Outlaws. It has definitely evolved, though it's still not quite catching up with the competition. That said, there is plenty here to keep you entertained as you explore the galaxy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.